And we are back. This is part 2 of our Season 2 premiere of WWE 2K Universe Mode. Our first episode of 2K24. Our stream cut off, I don't know for what reasons, but now we are here. And oh no, Adam Cole with Omega, Panama Sunrise. We are in the middle of the first ever ambulance match in Universe Mode history. Adam Cole taking on his bitter rival, former friend, Kenny Omega. And he just laid him out with a Panama Sunrise. But Omega still fighting. And it's been a back and forth battle ever since this matchup began. Also in part 1, we saw Orange Cassidy defend the 24/7 title against R-Truth, and we still got a lot more action to go. Hopefully no other stream fuck-ups will happen, as Adam Cole now with the sledgehammer, an homage to his mentor, the Game Triple H of Friday Night SmackDown. As Adam Cole, look at these shots with the sledgehammer, trying to make Omega pay for the months he's missed in his career, for what Omega and his allies did to him. And the big Claymore-ish kick. Both men are down. What a matchup between these two men, Adam Cole, Kenny Omega. Only one can be the winner. And these two men fighting like they owe each other a ton of money. They probably do. Oh, and now Kenny Omega now with the receipt, the one-winged angel. And look at Adam, was motionless after that one-winged angel. And now Kenny Omega is going to try to end this and put Adam Cole exactly back where he had wound it up at Extreme Rules, inside an ambulance. And Adam Cole trying. I don't think he has much strength left. As now Kenny Omega. Can he do it? Omega trying. You can hear. Oh, and again Cole escapes. These two men looking to do whatever it takes. They're willing to fight until the end. The first ever ambulance match in 2K Universe Mode history here in Willie Does Wrestling. Who better than two former members of the Bullet Club, the Super Elite, Adam Cole, Kenny Omega. And Omega with another spinning Uranagi, and look at how tired these two men are. Even Omega collapsing after that. That just goes to show how much these two have been through in this battle, this war. As now these two men back inside the ring. Omega. Oh, the cross-body springboard. The fans in attendance in support of this battle between these two men. Omega now. Oh no. The double underhook pile driver. Adam Cole still retreating to the turnbuckles, but Omega, just the ultimate sign of disrespect toward his former buddy. These two were meant to take over the wrestling world together. And the fake trigger. Adam Cole is out. Now Omega with another steel chair in hand on a fallen Adam Cole. Kenny Omega, no remorse, no mercy being shown. Oh, and now on the head, right across the face. I don't know how much the Panama Playboy Adam Cole can take. Oh no, and not on the chair. Oh, right on the legs of the chair with the one-winged angel. Now went for the moonsault. How did Cole get up from that? Oh, and the big knee. Adam Cole now Uh-oh. Omega is out. Oh, the Ushigoroshi. And now Adam Cole into the figure 4. Remember, there's no submissions. And Omega taps. But I don't think Adam Cole was doing that to try to make Omega tap out. I think he wanted to take out the legs to prevent any further attempts at the V-trigger, which is very smart strategy from Adam Cole. And now, oh, I think Adam was trying to continue to punish the body. Oh, and I think Omega hit a very faint V-trigger. Cole landing hard on the back of the ambulance. And can Kenny Omega end this? Kenny Omega, who's been in control for most of this match. But can this finally end it? Adam Cole, you can see when he's trying to prevent the door from being shut, he can't hold on much longer. Can Kenny win this? Oh, the door's been shut. Kenny Omega has won the first ever ambulance match.
Here is your winner, Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega with a historic win, defeating Adam Cole in an ambulance match. Kenny Omega ending the momentum of Adam Cole here tonight on Season 2 premiere of Monday Night Raw. What a win for Kenny Omega here tonight on Raw, and we will be right back after this short break. Well, Ricochet making his way. What the hell? Dominic Mysterio. That's Dominic Mysterio. Dominic, Ricochet's partner. He's attacking Ricochet. Dominic Mysterio, he's back in his Judgment Day colors. What the hell does this mean? Security being sent out here. Ricochet supposed to go one-on-one with Damian Priest, the patriarch of the Judgment Day. Dominic Mysterio being sent out by security. Ricochet is out. Oh, and Damian trying to take advantage. Ricochet getting back in this matchup. Ricochet and Dominic were tag team partners. They were fighting against the Judgment Day for weeks and weeks. Ricochet being laid out by Dominic, and now Damian Priest looking to return the favor to Ricochet. Ricochet, you could tell, is obviously beaten up, bruised. And Damian Priest arguing with the referee John Cone. Ricochet still fighting on. That just goes to show the heart of Ricochet. Now Damian Priest with a springboard punch. And now our scheduled one-on-one match continuing here on Season 2 of Monday Night Raw. And this is supposed to be a showcase match because Damian Priest and Ricochet, two underrated talents, don't get a lot of TV time. Even though Damian Priest is part of a dominant faction like the Judgment Day, he has yet to become a champion in Universe mode. And now Damian Priest taking advantage of the attack by Dominic Mysterio. I thought Dominic was done with the Judgment Day, but he came out here and attacked Ricochet, a man who was supposed to be his friend, supposed to be his brother in arms. And now Ricochet trying to get back in this contest. Look at the suplex with a bridge. And Ricochet trying to get the win. Oh, and a kick out at 2 by Damien. Oh! Well, Ricochet tried to take out Damien, almost, I think, lightly hit our referee, John Cone. John could have did the disqualification there, but didn't. And now look at the athleticism of Ricochet. It's a shock that this man has not been a world champion yet. And now Priest. Oh, he hit the Bro Derek. Bro Derek by Damian Priest. Cover. Hook of the leg. Kick out at 2. Very good action-packed match, but Damian Priest looking to put an end. Going for the Razor's Edge, I believe. But now Ricochet with other plans. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Look at this showing by Ricochet. And now the drop kick. Ricochet fired up, not willing to let the attack made by Dominic before the bell get rid of his momentum. But still, I really would love to know what is going through the head of Dominic Mysterio, why he wanted to attack Ricochet. Now an uppercut by Ricochet. Now he's going for the cover and a quick kick out by Damian Priest. Coming up next, we will see the Raw Tag Team Title Open Challenge. Oh! Made by the new champs Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker. It'll be very interesting to see who answers the call as Damian Priest now. Damian Priest and Ricochet. Oh, and the bicycle knee again. What an amazing showing by both men here on Monday Night Raw. Two underrated talents trying to get a chance. As Priest now retreating to the corner. Ricochet now. Look at this man go. This man defines athleticism, defies gravity every time he performs. Oh, Ricochet was thinking the recoil. And now Damian Priest looking to take advantage. You gotta think Finn Balor, Rhea Ripley, and JD McDonough loving this. Oh, elbow. And another one. Damian Priest just willing to torture the body of the one and only. But can Damian be looking to end it? Looking to put a tribute to the late, great Razor Ramon with the Razor's Edge Powerbomb. This could be it. Cover, hook of the leg by Priest. Damian Priest defeating Ricochet. Oh, and Dominic Mysterio now back in the fray. And look at Ricochet absolutely pissed off. And oh no, Ricochet not willing to let bygones be bygones. Dominic Mysterio out there. I think he's trying to apologize for his attack. No, these guys spewing out insults. The referee trying to separate the two. And now we're coming to blows. Look at these two. Ricochet and Dirty Dom. I think that's a cop. Dominic now. These two, everything's coming to blows here on Monday Night Raw. Ricochet and Dominic Mysterio. These two former allies. It seems like their partnership is no more. And hopefully we have more updates on the psyche of Dominic Mysterio. But now we got to move on Monday Night Raw. Coming up next will be our Raw Tag Team Title Open Challenge. Well, we'll hope to provide more updates. Now it's time for the Raw Tag Team Title Open Challenge, as who will answer the call? Oh, ho, ho, ho. The EVPs have returned. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, are back. It's been quite a while since we've seen these two brothers, one of the greatest tag teams in the history of professional wrestling. You see there Matt Jackson on your screen, Nick Jackson accompanying him, these two men answering the call. And this is the thing as well, Cody Rhodes, good friends with the Young Bucks. And now the Young Bucks are back looking to win their first Raw Tag Team Championship here on Universe Mode. As now here comes one half of the new Raw Tag Team Champions. The man who's got that dog in him, Braun Breaker. And Braun Breaker, of course, a former two-time United States champion as well. Now with that Raw Tag Team Championship around his waist. We would have never thought in a million years that a team like Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker would ever become tag team champions. But it was last week on Monday Night Raw, our final episode of Raw in WWE 2K23, where Braun Breaker and Cody Rhodes managed to defeat DIY to become the new Raw Tag Team Champions. You see there Braun Breaker coming out with that title around his waist, his third title reign in his Universe Mode career. Braun Breaker and Cody Rhodes wanting to become fighting champions, so they made this open challenge. As here comes the first ever overall draft pick in our 2K Universe Mode draft, a former two-time undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the inaugural champion, now one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, making his way to the ring to defend the Raw Tag Team titles for the first time alongside Braun Breaker. And I had the opportunity to speak to the American Nightmare before Season 2 got on the air, and he said he couldn't think of a better way to kick off the new season of Universe Mode than defend the Raw Tag Team Championship alongside a man who has quickly become his best friend, Braun Breaker. Of course, Cody Rhodes says that he and Braun bonded over both coming from legendary wrestling dynasties. Cody Rhodes, of course, the son of the legendary Dusty Rhodes, the brother of Dustin Rhodes, also known as Goldust. And Braun Breaker, of course, the son of Rick Steiner, the nephew of Scott Steiner. And I also received word that Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker has now been called the New Legacy. Of course, a callback to Cody Rhodes' former stable with Randy Orton and Ted DiBiase, called Legacy. Now the New Legacy looking to take over the Raw Tag Team division. As here we go, the Raw Tag Team titles on the line.
Is a tag team match set for one fall, and it's for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 344 pounds.
The Young Bucks look ready. Legacy looking to take over. This is the first Raw Tag Team title defense of Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker. As they hand the referee the tag team titles, that is what it is all about. Here tonight on Raw, will Cody Rhodes and Braun Breaker retain, or will we have new tag team champions in the Young Bucks? That is the question we're going to find out right now, as it looks like Nick Jackson will start things off against Braun Breaker. Oh, and I think John Cone got a little bit of that exchange, gotten taken down from that springboard move by Nick Jackson to start things off. And this is the thing with the Young Bucks as well. They don't care about their own personnel. They're executive vice presidents. Oh, and even taking out Cody. Of course, a little bit of ascension between the Elite a number of months back. But now the Young Bucks, of course, they haven't performed in really months here in Universe Mode. They've been overlooked. But now this is a chance for them to take over, as now the Young Bucks looking for a double team on Braun. Double drop. And now Matt Jackson looking to take out over. But now Braun able to counter. And the tag champs looking to revamp control. Oh, and look at Braun Breaker showcasing his dark side. You see the badass on his singlet. It is very much true. Braun Breaker very much a badass here in Universe Mode. One of the most successful resumes out of anyone. Now tagging in his partner Cody. And now Cody Rhodes, former two-time undisputed champion. And this is the thing too, Cody Rhodes, I think the last people he expected to face here tonight were two of his closest friends in the Young Bucks. The three men started a company together. They promised to take over the wrestling world. Now here they are against each other on Monday Night Raw. And Braun Breaker back in by Cody Rhodes. I think a little bit of resentment by Cody Rhodes, a bit of hesitation. He doesn't want to fight the Young Bucks, but he knows if he and Braun want to keep the tag team titles, they're going to have to. And now look at this, a bit of chaos here in this tag team title match, as now Matt Jackson back in control. Super kick to Braun. And now a 2-on-1 attack on Cody. Oh! Super kick. And the Young Bucks in control. And now Braun Breaker. No Nick. Irish whip. These four men dealing heavy blows. And look at this. Matt Jackson outside the ring on Cody Rhodes. The referee really needs to get some order back in this match. This is for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Legacy, the champions, the Young Bucks, the challengers. And the referee beginning the count because Matt Jackson is legal for the Young Bucks. Braun Breaker legal for Legacy. And look at this, the Steiner recliner, but he realized that Nick is not the legal man. Matt Jackson now back inside the ring. Look at this show of power by Braun. Is now Matt Jackson with a kip up. This is a pivotal moment. Cody Rhodes reaching out for the tag, but Matt Jackson making sure that the Young Bucks, the challengers, remain in control. It was the first episode of Raw where the Young Bucks tried to become the inaugural Raw Tag Team Champions. Failed to. That match was ultimately won by Jay and Mark, the Briscoe brothers. Is now Braun Breaker back in control. Tag to Cody. And look at these two. Insane chemistry that we have never expected these two talents to have. And now Cody Rhodes. Look at this. And now Cody trying to garner the support of the fans in attendance. Oh, into a nice power slam. Shades of his mentor, the Viper, Randy Orton. Speaking of, on our Season 2 premiere of SmackDown, Randy Orton will compete in the main event, take on Brody King in a casket match. First ever casket match in Universe Mode history. Is now Braun legal. And now the sidewalk slam. No, and the straps are off. Braun Breaker looking for the victory. Can he get it? Spear. Spear by Braun. Can this be it to retain No. Matt Jackson making sure the match continues. Cody now throwing Nick over the top. And now look at Breakker choking the life out of Nick Jackson. And look at Cody Rhodes. Pedigree to Matt. And now Braun with the Steiner recliner. Can this be it? Legacy are close to retaining the tag team titles. No. Match continues. Nick Jackson now. Ooh. And now the Famouser. Oh, look at this. Just mocking the Bullet Club. Mocking the Elite. Cody Rhodes now. Into the Crossroads. Cody Rhodes. Legal. Cover. Hook of the leg to retain. The New Legacy are still Raw Tag Team Champions.
Here are your winners, and still the Raw Tag Team Champions, Cody Rhodes and Braun Breakker Legacy.
Cody Rhodes and Braun Breakker with a successful first title defense here tonight on Raw. They are still the Raw Tag Team Champions, defeating the Young Bucks. And now you gotta think, who could be next for Cody and Braun in their prestigious title reign? We are back here on Monday Night Raw. The Legacy are still tag team champions. Speaking of tag team, we have more tag team action still to come, as here comes Io Sky, the #1 contender for the women's title.
Introducing first, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
Well, Io Sky and Bayley of Damage Control looking to take on Becky Lynch, the new Raw Women's Champion, and a mystery partner of Becky's choosing. At Day 1, our non-televised pay-per-view event, Becky Lynch defeated Charlotte Flair and Bayley to become a two-time Raw Women's Champion here in Universe Mode. And it is confirmed at our next pay-per-view, the Royal Rumble, Io Sky will invoke her championship opportunity to take on Becky Lynch for the championship. As here comes the now former Raw Women's Champion, a woman who must not be too happy about that, Bayley, making her way to the ring.
Representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley.
I had the opportunity to speak to Bayley before Raw got on the air this week, and she is very frustrated that she is no longer Raw Women's Champion, but she remains confident that the Raw Women's title will come back home to Damage Control, as Io Sky is looking to win the championship against Becky Lynch at the Royal Rumble. It is also confirmed that Bayley is the first woman to declare for the Women's Royal Rumble match. 30 women, 30 men, all looking for a world championship opportunity of their brand at WrestleMania. But Becky Lynch is the champion right now. Bayley, could you imagine if it gets to Bayley versus Io Sky at WrestleMania? As here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Who's this? Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the woman formerly known as Sasha Banks. Mercedes Moné is here.
From Boston, Massachusetts, Mercedes Munoz.
Mercedes Moné is here, a close friend, the final woman of the 4 horsewomen. And Mercedes Moné is signed to Monday Night Raw. What an amazing signing for Season 2. Mercedes is here, and she is looking to help the man, the new Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. What a partnership. Becky Lynch with that championship back in her grasp for the second time in her Universe Mode career, tied with Charlotte Flair for the most reigns in Universe Mode history.
The Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch, you can see the look on her face, very happy that that championship is back in her possession, and she is back on top of the Raw Women's division. You gotta think Becky Lynch is even more happy that she has brought Mercedes Moné back to the WWE and is teaming with the boss, the CEO, tonight. As here we go, Io Sky is going to start things off against the newest signing to Monday Night Raw, Mercedes Moné, and it is underway. I never thought in a million years we would ever say Mercedes Moné is here in Universe Mode. And now Mercedes throwing Io Sky. And look at Mercedes go. Oh my God. Talk about making a first impression. And the WWE Universe welcoming Mercedes Moné back to WWE. And she lays out Bayley. And now arguing with John Cone. And now Mercedes. Mercedes taking out both members of Damage Control all by herself. And you gotta think Mercedes is happy to be here. And now Io Sky taking out her Royal Rumble opponent. And now Io bringing Mercedes inside the ring. And now Damage Control looking to get in control of this tag team match. In recent times that Io and Bayley have teamed up, they've been unsuccessful. And look at this by Io stretching the body of Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné left WWE. She expanded her career in Japan, found her true self. Now she's back, and now Bayley and Becky Lynch back in control. Now the champion rolling her up, went for the win, kick out. And I gotta tell you, Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky went to war at day one. But in the end, it was Becky Lynch who defeated Bayley to become two-time champion. And here's the thing, too. The history between Bayley and Mercedes Moné, unlike any other. These two former tag team partners, former tag team champions together. Oh, now Bayley moving on to Becky Lynch. The twist of fate. Right to the ropes. And Mercedes trying to get back inside the ring. Bayley now with a suplex. Maybe Mercedes a little bit overconfident heading into her big debut here on Raw. And look at Bayley saying we could have ruled together. And now Mercedes with a leg lock right to Bayley, middle of the ring. And Bayley now shot right to the face of her former best friend. This partnership, this friendship falling apart before our very eyes. see Bailey saying, "You chose Becky over me." Cover now by Bailey for the win. Mercedes kicking out before the count could even begin. And now the number one contender tagged in yet again. Io all went for a big kick. Mercedes able to avoid it. Now going for the leg. And now a DDT. Amazing showing here by Mercedes Moné. Cover. And Bailey yet again. But now Becky throwing Bailey over the top. But now Io Sky. Oh, great shot right to the legs. And now Io with the cover on Mercedes kick out. I never thought we would ever see Mercedes have a match. And now look at Mercedes. The Luthez press right to Io Sky. And now the tag to Becky. And now the Raw Women's Champion looking to fly, taking out both women. Becky Lynch has come unglued. And now Bailey will try to attack from behind. Oh! Bailey shot right to the apron, and now Io sticking up for her partner. Io Sky, who was traded to Monday Night Raw upon AEW's cancellation. Same with Bailey. They were drafted at separate times, but they reunited here on Raw. Of course, Dakota Kai, part of the SmackDown roster. And now Io just controlling the leg. And what do you think this would do for Io's confidence if she was able to pin the Raw Women's Champion heading into the Royal Rumble? Can that be a bit of a preview? Can we be looking at our next Raw Women's Champion? What would that do for Bailey? Would she get jealous that Io would be able to defeat Becky and not her? And now Becky transitions into the armbar. Armbar submission, middle of the ring. Io easily able to get out of it. Shots right to the face. Right there of Becky Lynch. And what an amazing episode of Raw this has been. We had a heel turn for Dominic Mysterio. A great showing by the Raw Tag Champs. Cover. Oh, that was almost it for Becky and Mercedes. Becky probably thinking there's no one else on Raw that she can possibly trust besides Mercedes Moné. And now Io able to recover, trying to get back in this match. Another shot of the legs. You gotta respect that. Now Bailey tagged back in. And Bailey trying to get this match back on the side of Damage Control. Oh, look at this, just bashing Becky Lynch's skull right onto the ring canvas. And now Bailey. Oh! Face first on the turnbuckle goes the Raw Women's Champion. And now the former champ Bailey in control. Oh, the exploder right into the turnbuckles. And can this be it for the victory for Damage Control? Kick out. We saw Mercedes trying to get involved. She didn't think that Becky could get the victory there. And now Bailey just absolutely pissed off, yelling at Mercedes Moné, why? Why did you come back? Why are you not helping me? And now Bailey on the top. Oh, with an amazing Hurricane Rana. Great athleticism there by the former champion Bailey. And now, looking to bring Damage Control some more momentum. Io tagged in. Double team by these two women. Oh, look at this chemistry. And now Mercedes tagged in yet again. Io doesn't realize it. And Mercedes Moné. Oh, Sling Blade. And Io out of it. And Mercedes and Becky stand tall. Look at this. Suicide dive by Mercedes. These two now fighting near the entranceway. Io Sky tried to bring Mercedes back inside the ring. Not really working out to her favor. Oh, and look at this. Mercedes Moné on the outside, paying homage to her childhood hero, the late, great Eddie Guerrero with the three amigos on the outside of the ring. Oh, and we're going to get a count out. Io's out of it. Mercedes Moné and Becky Lynch get the win by count out.
Mercedes Moné and Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch calling upon an old friend, Mercedes Moné, to get the victory by count out here on Monday Night Raw. Not the victory that a lot of people might have hoped, but still a victory at the end of the day, as these two members of the Four Horsewomen reunited, celebrating here on Raw. What a debut for Mercedes Moné, taking the number one contender out of commission in order for the count of 10 to be issued. What a win by Becky Lynch and Mercedes Moné. Well, what a matchup. What a show it has been, but we are far from over. As ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, that's wrong. Coming up next, it is for the United States Championship. MJF promised if he wins the United States Championship against Darby Allin at day one, he would give the first title shot to his buddy, The Miz. And now he gives that title match here tonight after our short break. Will The Miz become a two-time United States champion, or will MJF have a successful title defense? We find out next on Monday Night Raw. As I apologize for the long break, we are back with a U.S. title match here on Universe Mode. As the new champion, MJF makes his first title defense against this man, The Miz, who was promised the first shot by MJF if he won the title at day one. It was day one, our non-televised pay-per-view event, where The Miz acted as a special guest referee for the match between then champion Darby Allin and the eventual winner MJF. It was later on in the match where The Miz hit a low blow on Darby Allin, which allowed MJF to hit the face plant and win the United States Championship because of the fact that MJF promised The Miz this opportunity tonight. The Miz looking to become a two-time United States champion here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Will he do it? That is the question, as these two allies do battle over the Star-Spangled title. The Miz would love to become a two-time champion, but here comes the reigning and defending champion, the former AEW World Champion in Universe Mode, Maxwell Jacob Friedman. MJF is here, and he's got that title around his waist. His first title under the WWE banner, the United States Championship. And for MJF, and I'm just going to ignore Maurice's presence in this match because it's a common 2K24 glitch, but MJF, this is his second championship in his Universe Mode career, as MJF heads down to the ring looking to retain the title against The Miz. MJF quickly becoming a star on Monday Night Raw upon being traded to Monday Night Raw in the AEW post-cancellation draft. Can the U.S. champion MJF remain champion? That is the question.
Introducing the challenger from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz.
Look at the confidence on the face of the former champion.
From Long Island, New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, MJF.
MJF, the new reigning and defending WWE United States Champion. So many men have held that title. MJF's name recently added to that list, but can The Miz have another reign with that title, as that is what it is all about? Men like Sami Zayn, Claudio Castagnoli, Braun Breaker, Wade Barrett, and more have held that championship in the past. Miz, MJF, US title, and it's right now. And over the past couple of weeks on Monday Night Raw, Miz and MJF were partners. Now tonight they're opponents because of a deal that Maxwell Jacob Friedman cut with The Miz. And that was very smart because that allowed MJF to manipulate the special guest referee in order to become a champion again. As Miz with the sleeper hold, is Max able to avoid it. And now MJF throwing The Miz with the look of concern on the face of Maurice. Oh, look at Maurice trying to unhook the buckle pad, and MJF in control. You could see there the referee John Cone in disbelief. Look at Maurice now. Maurice tried to grab the sledgehammer, then realized John Cone slowly repairing the top turnbuckle. Oh! Elbow drop by the United States champion. Oh! And a big uppercut. And MJF, the last thing he wants is for his U.S. title reign to only last one day. He would have 24 hours as United States champion in his resume. That is something that MJF cannot afford to do. As now, what does the champ have in mind? As he has Miz up. Oh, powerbomb on the apron and now taking him down. This is not what Miz had in mind on how this match was going to go. And now throwing MJF into the announce table. And now Miz, oh, with the neck breaker. But remember, Miz cannot win by count out or disqualification. Champion's advantage goes to Maxwell Jacob Friedman. What the hell? Maurice throwing Miz. Maurice telling Miz, get in there. Count of 9, Miz back in the ring. This match continues. MJF almost retained by count out. Oh. Knee right to the gut. MJF with the cover to retain, kick out by Miz. And ever since the Miz lost the United States Championship to Darby Allin over a month back on Raw, Miz has become obsessed with getting that title back, trying to win the championship back, that he was willing to give the title, literally handed the title to MJF in order to get another opportunity to become a champion. And now Miz trying to take out the leg of MJF, and now with the world famous it kicks, bam! But the referee fixing the buckle pad. Miz with the cover, and that could have been 3. Miz could be a 2-time United States champion right now. And now, oh! The elbow by Maxwell Jacob Friedman. And a neck breaker. MJF thriving in this role. Oh, and now kicking the gut. And Maurice, that's the 3rd time in this match that Maurice unhooked the buckle pad. And now MJF telling Maurice, stay out of my business. Maurice tried throwing the Miz inside the ring to try to beat the count out. I don't know what that was all about. We need to call domestics. And now MJF. Oh, with a wicked powerbomb to the Miz right on the floor as the United States champion, looking to get a good title defense here tonight on Monday Night Raw. This was his promise, to give the Miz an opportunity to become a 2-time champion, as long as he became champion. And now MJF with a double axe handle to the Miz. What a matchup. Miz the challenger, MJF the champion. Here on our season premiere of Monday Night Raw here on Universe Mode. Our first 2K24 Universe Mode video. Oh! Miz now shot right to the gut. Can Miz win the championship back? As now going for the Irish whip, but MJF sending Miz to the apron. As what does MJF have in mind? Oh! Sending the Miz back first onto the apron, the hardest part of the ring. And look at this, MJF looking to pick a page out of Brock Lesnar's book, taking Miz to Suplex City. The one place not a lot of people really want to go. And now the crossface, middle of the ring. The label lock, Miz taps. But Miz, it was outside of the ring. If MJF did that inside the ring, he would have retained the title. He would still be U.S. champion right now. But now MJF back inside the ring, knowing that the match has continued even though The Miz tapped out. Maurice trying to shout words of encouragement to her husband. As MJF looking to end it. Looking to retain the United States Championship here tonight on Raw. Into the Dragon Suplex. And Miz yet again. Oh, wait a minute. Maurice throwing Miz back inside the ring yet again. MJF all confused. Is now Maxwell back inside the ring. The champion on the top. Waiting for Miz to get back to his feet. Another axe handle. And now the cover to retain here tonight on Raw. MJF is still United States Champion.
Here is your winner, and still WWE United States Champion, MJF.
What an amazing, successful title defense for one Maxwell Jacob Friedman, defeating The Miz, fulfilling his promise, giving The Miz a title shot, but MJF walking away still United States Champion. And you got to think, will the second part of his campaign speech be fulfilled and hopefully give the next United States title shot to his brochacho, Adam Cole, at the Royal Rumble? We find out probably next week on Raw, but as of right now, MJF still United States Champion. As we are back here on Monday Night Raw, and ladies and gentlemen, this is our co-main event of the evening as the OC are heading to the ring to celebrate AJ Styles.
Making his way to the ring, representing the OC from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal
AJ Styles has added a new member to the OC whose name is MrWillym. But on day one, our non-televised pay-per-view event, AJ Styles went one-on-one with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. AJ Styles got the shocking upset win, and you can see there all four members of the OC here to celebrate AJ Styles. We also received word he is issuing an official open challenge to anyone, because AJ Styles says, quote, "I am the man to beat on Monday Night Raw. The former undisputed champion is here." But who is it going to be? Oh, who's this?
And his opponent,
Oh my God.
weighing in at 223 pounds, perfect 10, Sean Sparks.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a man formerly known as Ty Dillinger in his first run in WWE, now known as Sean Spears, the perfect 10, is here on Universe Mode. We saw the debut of Mercedes Moné earlier tonight, and now Shawn Spears is here looking to get a shot at AJ Styles. You hear the crowd chanting for AJ Styles. The Truth Seeker, Shawn Spears, is on Monday Night Raw. What a show this has been so far. Shawn Spears, of course, a good friend of the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, a man that AJ Styles has antagonized for the better part of the past couple of months. And now Shawn Spears, it looks like he's finally come to dish out revenge. You see Meech and Gallows and Anderson trying to shoot words of encouragement to AJ Styles, but Shawn Spears, catching everybody by surprise. And now AJ Styles getting in. Oh, look at this. Carl Anderson unhooking the turnbuckle. Styles with a splash, meanwhile, to Spears from the middle rope. And this is a great opportunity. Imagine what this would do for your Universe Mode career if you're Shawn Spears, getting the win over AJ Styles, a former Universal Champion. Cover. Oh, and he almost got the win right there. You can see AJ Styles a little bit overwhelmed, shocked. He thought he would face someone who's already contractually obligated to Monday Night Raw, not a new signing like Shawn Spears. And Shawn Spears with a barrage of strikes. You got to think AJ Styles is not 100% from his battle with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. But Shawn Spears does not care about that. He just wants to make a statement, make a name for himself here on Monday Night Raw. As now Shawn Spears, with the standing sleeper hold on the phenomenal one. But Styles able to reverse, get out of it quickly. And now Styles trying to get back in this matchup. Drop kick. AJ Styles issued this open challenge to anyone who wanted to prove themselves on the Raw roster. Shawn Spears is the one who answered the call. And now Styles on the attack. Into the moonsault. Cover. John Cone doesn't realize it. Well, he tried to get into position. He was trying to repair the turnbuckle pad, and that gave Shawn Spears enough time to recover. Now the splash by AJ Styles. And look at AJ saying, "This is the guy who stepped up to me." Went for a kick. Spears now. Punch right to the face of AJ Styles. And Shawn Spears is a man who always says the truth will set you free. A barrage of elbows there to Styles. Went for a spear, it seems. And now AJ with a chop block. And now AJ looking to do some striking of his own. Looking to absolutely take out Shawn Spears. AJ now into the calf crusher. Calf crusher is in. The referee now in position. Shawn Spears away from the ropes, nowhere to go. And looked like Styles let go. And now Shawn Spears heading to the outside. Styles frog splash. Frog splash to Shawn Spears. And now Styles looking to dish out punishment. And now the count of 5. These two men continuing to battle on the outside. This is Shawn Spears' Universe Mode in-ring debut, as he has come to Raw to take out the former undisputed champion AJ Styles. Went for the spear again. And now another chop block by Styles. Styles now into the cover. Hook of the leg to beat Shawn Spears. Almost did it. Imagine Styles 2 days, 2 consecutive wins. Shawn Spears had Styles on his shoulders. Now AJ able to counter into a Russian leg sweep. And now Styles on the top yet again. Into an elbow. Another cover in on Shawn. Enough for AJ Styles to get the win, and he does. AJ Styles defeating Shawn Spears. As the OC celebrate, as AJ Styles has beaten Shawn Spears in his official open challenge here on Monday Night Raw. And you gotta think, what can be next for the Phenomenal One in this brilliant run now on Universe Mode. What a win for AJ Styles. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event here on Monday Night Raw. As here comes the Visionary. Here comes the Revolutionary. Here comes Seth freaking Rollins making his way to the ring to accompany his Shield brother Jon Moxley against Solo Sikoa and a mystery partner of Roman Reigns' choosing.
Is a tornado tag team match. Introducing first from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
It was a couple of weeks back where Seth Rollins and Jon Moxley reunited because of a common enemy in the Bloodline, but now it seems like the Bloodline is expanding. At day one, Roman Reigns won the Undisputed Universal Championship and immediately afterward promised there's a new member of the Bloodline, and Jon Moxley and Seth Rollins looking to find out who it is here tonight, as that new member will team up with Solo in a Tornado Tag Team match against the Shield here tonight. As here comes the now former
Ohio, weighing in at 226 pounds, Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley making his way to the ring. Of course, he lost that championship at day one. And you gotta think Jon Moxley is looking for revenge against the Bloodline here tonight. Jon Moxley, a two-time Undisputed Universal Champion. You gotta think Jon Moxley is looking for maybe a potential rematch against Roman Reigns, but now the Shield are waiting. As the Bloodline are stronger than ever. As Roman Reigns, the new Undisputed Champion, is... Oh my God, no way.
Accompanied by Roman Reigns at a combined weight of 580 pounds. Solo Sikoa and Bronson Reed, the Bloodline.
Ladies and gentlemen, We know Solo Sikoa, we know Roman Reigns, Roman the new undisputed Universal Champion, but the man beside them to your right is Big Bronson Reed, a man formerly known as Jonah on the independent scene, a distant relation to the bloodline, and Bronson Reed is here. We've heard a lot of big things about Bronson as Solo and Bronson looking to team up against the Shield. Roman Reigns accompanying the two to the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, the bloodline just got stronger. What will happen now that Bronson is on Monday Night Raw? We thought we had enough debuts. Oh no, we didn't. As here we go, Tornado Tag Team match, the Shield against the Bloodline. Here we go. Of course, the first team who gains pinfall or submission gets the win, and Bronson Reed immediately with Jon Moxley. But Mox able to get out of it. And Solo now taking care of Seth Rollins. These two have been at each other's throats for weeks. Disaster kick by Mox. Rollins had Sikoa on his shoulders. Solo able to get out of it. It's the Bloodline now in full control of the Shield. Look at Bronson Reed. An absolute physical specimen, and Solo taking advantage. And Roman Reigns, you saw the undisputed champion bringing the kendo stick inside the ring. Countouts and disqualifications do apply in Tornado Tag Team matches. Here's the cover by Sikoa, kick out by Mox. And Bronson trying to take care of Seth Rollins. And now Seth trying to take care of the big man. Jon Moxley trying to take care of Solo Sikoa. Rollins now throwing Bronson to the outside. Roman right there watching on as Seth. We're going to get a flying architect. Here we go. Tope Suicida. Meanwhile, Jon Moxley trying to get back in the fray. Solo. Justified. This is awesome chance. This is our main event of the Season 2 premiere of Monday Night Raw. Bronson Reed's Monday Night Raw debut, teaming up with Solo Sikoa, joining the Bloodline against the Shield, Jon Moxley and Seth Rollins. Bronson now cover. Meanwhile, Solo with the spinning Solo. And the Bloodline now in control. No! Bronson Reed with the Steiner recliner. Solo with the Samoan spike. Oh, and Rollins kicked out. That was almost a dominant win for the Bloodline. And the chemistry. Tag team wrestling chants. As the Shield looking to get back in this contest. Oh! And the Shield. Seth Rollins and Jon Moxley now. Oh, wait a minute. Bronson Reed throwing Rollins. And Moxley takes out Solo. It is chaos. All four talents battling on the outside. As Bronson, running power slam to the former champion Moxley. Seth Rollins trying to fight off Solo Sikoa, but now the big man, Bronson Reed. Oh, Revolution knee. And Roman Reigns watching on. Rollins getting right in the face of Roman. Solo trying to get in the fray. Trying to take advantage of the distraction. Rollins with another knee. And Bronson sending Mox to the steel steps. And Rollins doing the same to Bronson. Utter disrespect to the Bloodline right in front of Roman. Now Solo back in the fray. And this is a good chance for Bronson and Solo to prove themselves in front of the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Solo now waiting in the ring for anyone to get back in. Rollins looking to answer the call. And now Solo. Oh, pop-up Samoan drop. But now Mox with just a simple kick, cover, and Bronson Reed getting involved. And this is a great opportunity for Moxley and Rollins to get back in this thing. And look at the stomps applied by John. Oh, Mox was probably thinking Death Rider. And now Solo Sikoa. Oh! Bringing Mox right to the... Oh! And Rollins now with the double super kicks to the face of Bronson Reed. And Rollins looking to fight off both members of the Bloodline on his own. Great opportunity here for Rollins for the victory. Kick out. Roman Reigns cheering on his family. Oh! And Roman Reigns even getting involved, sending Mox to the ring. And Bronson Reed now with the former Universal Champion. Oh! Into the power slam. And an elbow drop. Oh, Rollins sending Solo right to Roman Reigns. Springboard punch by Moxley on the big man. And Solo spinning Solo to Seth Rollins. Meanwhile, John Moxley with the elbow. Reed still on his feet. John Moxley knows it will take more punishment to put Bronson Reed down. Solo on ringside. Samoan spike. Cover by Mox, kick out. Samoan spike. Rollins completely out of commission. And it's now 2-on-1 on John Moxley. Bronson cover. Kick out. But Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline, sensing it is over. John Moxley, a victim of a Samoan spike. Solo Sikoa for the win for the Bloodline. It's over. Rollins tried fighting off the barrier that is Bronson Reed.
Solo Sikoa and Bronson Reed, the Bloodline.
Bronson Reed and Solo Sikoa with the win. Roman Reigns cheering on his family. What a win for the Bloodline on our Season 2 premiere of Monday Night Raw. And the Bloodline is here to stay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude our Universe Mode episode here today for Monday Night Raw. If you like it, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on. Until next time, this has been your boy, Willie Does Wrestling. I will see you in the next video. Be good, people, and peace.